Hello and welcome to Just a Chip, a UK-based food review show focusing on fish and chips around the country. My name's Peter.
And I'm Danielle.
And today you join us on the sunny Suffolk coast, and namely the port town of Felixstowe, for today's review. So, before we get started, let's learn a little bit more about this coastal logistics hub.
Felixstowe's history dates all the way back to the Bronze Age, and it was originally called Walton, being named a version of Felixstowe sometime around the 13th century.
Fast forwarding to modern times, and as you can see behind me, we do have a major port, and it is actually one of Europe's largest, and is in fact the UK's largest port, hosting a continuous quay of more than 2.4 kilometres long. As we can all see behind me, Felixstowe is a major logistics hub, and as such is served quite well by road, being at the end of the A14 and the A12, which are two major trunk roads in the country that both pass this area. So with that out of the way, Danielle, why don't you tell the lovely people on the other end of this camera where we're heading today?
We're in for a treat, I think. We're headed to Felix's Fish Bar and Grill.
Okay, so not a lot of information about Felix's Fish Bar and Grill and its history. However, it does get a 5 out of 5 from the Food Standards Agency for its hygiene and a 4.0 on TripAdvisor. So, with that out of the way, why don't we just remind ourselves with the rules and regulations of our tastings and head on over. Each order will be a standardised order of chips, battered sausage, a piece of fish, curry sauce, and one extra item. Each category will be scored individually, with a total being made up of those scores. Both myself and Danielle will score us separately, and then we'll add those up to make a final score at the end of the review. Okay, so we've found a little spot to eat our wares right below here. It's just on the seafront, but it's the best we could do, not knowing Felixstowe that well. Okay, so I'm going to quickly go through the prices. So our small cod and medium chips, that was on a deal, that was £9.50 today. However, the regular cod is £7.50, and a small chips is, hold on, where's the list? I've got the price list here with me. Small chips is £3, so that would have been £10.50 normally. Our large sausage today, I always forget what size we go for normally. However, a large sausage is £2.50, and our pot of sauce is £2. That's our normals and our wild card today. Now, some of you people from the Midlands, and especially the West Midlands, Wolverhampton, that way, may know scallops. That's our wild card today. We were going to go for a quarter of chicken, however, bit of a blast from my past with my parents having lived in the Midlands for a while and my sister still living there. Scallops, that's our wild card for today. So, without further ado, we've got the shop provided chip fork, as some of you guys had mentioned, using metal forks was a bit of blasphemic. So shop bought. I don't think these are vegetable, I don't think these are beef fat fried today, but yeah, shop did do a lot of kebab type stuff as well, burgers, that sort of thing. Oh god, that's falling apart. Okay. So definitely a vegetable oil. So I'm going to say you can tell from the taste of the oil. I'm just trying to get a bit of fish. You can tell that other things has been fried in it. Okay. But the fish itself isn't bad. But it's pretty mid, so I'm going to give it a 5. Next, where do we go? Chip. Now, I would like a bit more vinegar on these. The shop did apply it for us and had bagged it up before we'd even seen it. I'm going to call it a 4. They're pretty dry.
Okay.
A little bit. Yeah, they leave your mouth feeling a bit dry. Curry sauce. Obviously, it took us a minute to get here from the chip shop, so there was a bit of a skin. However, but I'm not going to blame them. Okay, so it's not your traditional chip shop curry sauce. Did I give us chips a score? A 5, didn't I?
Well, now you have, so that's good.
Okay, let's call it a 5. No, I'm going to revise that, a 4 for the chips.
Okay.
Still sort of mid, sort of, I don't know. I want to say it's kind of that more Asian style curry sauce. So the spicy sort of almost Chinesey curry. I'm just going to one more. Pretty mid, 5.
Okay.
Right, sausage last, or not last, next. So let's just have a look. Pretty standard large sausage by the looks of it. Six-ish, maybe 6. Yeah, let's go with 6.
Yeah.
Right, it's not bad. I'm just going to try a bit with curry sauce. Yeah, I'll go with that. Okay, scallop. So for those of you that do not know what scallops are, is effectively a slice of potato that has been battered and fried. Now, I can't remember the last time I had one of these. It's been a long time. So there's good points and bad points. The batter, not crispy. That's the bad point. The potato flavour comes through really well. That's a good point. But I'm going to give it a 5. Like, it is just potato and batter. But yeah, so that's mine. I'm going to finish this bit and then we'll get on to Danielle.
Okay, my go. Right, so first things first, going for the fish. Yeah, fish is pretty good. It's not super crispy, however, I do wonder if we had been able to just like order it, get it where it was piping hot and fresh, and then like turn around, open it and eat it right there. It probably would have been, but we did have to drive a little bit to find somewhere to sit. So there's probably a little bit of steam action going on. The fish is nice, it's flaky. It's not the most flavorful. Oh, I'm just grabbing bits now. I'm gonna give it a 6.
I'm glad we're in agreement on that.
Yeah. Yeah, let me just get a little bit more of this.
Okay.
Yeah, right, okay. Next bit, chip. Chip on its own. Yeah, do you know what? It's a really neutral chip. I think I'm gonna like it better with the curry sauce on, but I don't hate it, right? Like, it's a perfectly serviceable, reasonable chip. I am gonna give it a 5. I'm gonna give it a 5.
Okay. Keep it close to you if you can.
Right. Curry sauce time. Yeah, I see what you mean. It's not quite tradish. It's tasty though. A little bit different. Again, perfectly serviceable. Slightly different. It does add a little bit of flavor to the table. Brings a little bit of flavor to the table. I'm gonna give it a 6. Okay, so that means the next bit is the sausage. Okay. Sausage is really soft, nice salty flavor, is sausagey. Not the crispiest, but again, couldn't tell you how much of that is maybe just the journey in the steam. I'm gonna give it a 6. Again, all of these things, not gonna kick it out of bed, you know? Last bit, the scallop. You know what? Yeah, it's all right. I'm gonna give it, on its own, I'm gonna give it a 5 because I think I would slightly prefer to be eating the chips than this.
See what I mean about the potato flavour being quite full on?
Yeah. Really. If this chip shop was around the corner from my house, I would be eating here probably pretty regularly, I have to say. But again, some of the other chip shops that we've been to, it's serviceable and a good chip shop, but there's a lot more out there that are pushing the boat out a little bit, I think. Oh, did I? Yeah, I said a 4, didn't I? For the scallop?
No, you didn't.
Oh, yeah. Excellent. Right, so that's me.
Okay, so before we head off to do the results back at home, just a quick message to say that if there are any other Felixstowe chip shops that we've missed that you think is worth reviewing, do let us know. Obviously, I know there's plenty here. I haven't got many in the list for here, so that would be handy. But now we'll head off and do the results back at home. Okay, so we are back at home. We've totted up the scores and got the totals together. So let's just run these off quickly. So for Felix's Fish Bar and Grill of Felixstowe, I gave the fish a 5, chips a 4, curry sauce a 5, sausage 6, and the scallops, which was our wild card, a 5, giving a total of 25.
I gave the fish a 6, the chips a 5, curry sauce a 6, sausage a 6, the wild card was a 5, for a grand total of 28.
And that gives a combined total of 53, and that puts Felix's Fish Bar and Grill of Felixstowe in 6th, behind Fairgreen Fish Bar of Diss. So, just a reminder, obviously put the comments in what chip shops you'd like us to do. We do add them to the list and consider them each time. So do hit that like button, subscribe, all those good things, and we'll all see you all as soon as we can. Bye bye.